Hey everyone, how's it going? There's a big update to an app that I reviewed in a previous video. It's Dynamic Languages Learn Japanese in VR. And they've done a massive update over the past couple of days. They just released it. So we're going to jump in, we're going to take a look at that update. Learning a language in VR is something I talked about in the previous video, which I'll link down below. I think it's just a great use of virtual reality to immerse ourselves in an environment, to learn a language, and then when we travel to another culture or interact with people from another culture, we can do so in their language. Japan has been on my bucket list for a very long time, and in fact, if you hit like and share this video, that would go a long ways to helping me out to get to that dream. But learning the language is something that I really want to do before I go. I could go to Japan and visit historical sites and tourist areas, which obviously I would do. That's going to be great. But I also want to be able to maybe go into a store and I want to be able to talk with someone, or if I see somebody in the park or something, I can say hello and maybe learn a little bit about them and their lives and the culture. I think that really enriches traveling. You know, we can immerse ourselves into a different environment, and that has a lot of benefit. And we can enrich our experience of immersion by learning a language and interacting with that environment. And VR can go a long ways to helping us get ready to do that by learning a language. There are some other languages that are offered by Dynamic Languages, and I think there's some more coming out soon as well. I'm excited about that because, you know, Japanese isn't the only language that I want to learn. I'd really like to learn Spanish, and I would like to brush up on my German. I speak a little German, but not as much as I'd like. And, you know, even being Canadian, I'd like to get better at French. So there's a lot of languages I'd like to learn so that I can benefit from being able to talk to people in those languages. Meanwhile, let's just take a look at some of the updates. It's amazing. It's great. I think that I think Dynamic Languages is doing a great job of not only making the application excellent, but continually improving it to make it more and more valuable as time goes on. And this update is a perfect example of that. Let's go take a look. So here I am at the Dynamic Languages login screen. You can see that there's been a number of updates, and we always have this notice board to let us know what's happening with the application. So you can see that there's some really new content around discovering Japan's past. That's very exciting. I think when we visit an area of the world that we haven't been to before, it's really more enriching if we understand what we're seeing. So if we visit a temple and we understand the history of that temple, or if we visit a historic site and we understand why it's a historic site, we can contextualize it. I think, first of all, we get more out of it. And then I also think it's kind of polite. It's kind of polite when we go into another culture to know something about the culture. And if we can communicate with people in that area and speak a little bit of their language, I think it goes a long ways for them to be even more welcoming. And in Japan, they're welcoming to begin with. From what I've understood, everybody I've met from Japan has been great. So I'm really excited one day to go to Japan, and I'm really excited to be ready to go to Japan. So I'm really excited about these different history lessons. And then there was a massive update that occurred with version 0519. And this one here, the one thing, there's many things I like about these updates, but the one here is we get a little Explore Japan after each lesson as a reward trip. So this is a great way to sort of bake in both the learning and a reward structure to motivate us to learn. I was unable to learn very much during the summer around Japanese language, but the winter is a time that I want to dedicate to it. I think this is going to keep me on track and keep me coming back. You can see that we have lessons and we have trips in Japan, so we have the flags. There's also trips out of England, so we can travel around England, which I think is exciting. And then we have some Spanish lessons and trips as well. That's another language that I'm very interested in learning, but one language at a time. So let's go into, you know what, I'm going to go into the lessons here first. We're going to go back to our classroom. If you've seen the other videos that I created, this is our classroom that I've been in before. There's some demo content here. If I go into my lessons, you can see that I've got Japanese lessons, things like introducing myself. And one of the things that's really useful when learning a language is to have everything within a topic area. So we have introduction is generally the first thing we'll learn with a language. Then there's food, time, hobbies, travel, and there's even some bonus content that we can unlock around traveling trips. So these are trips to Japan, and we will unlock that content as we learn these lessons here. And of course, the big thing to start with is to introduce ourselves. You can see that I've reset everything because I'm starting again. And you can see here the notice board is here. There's some tutorials on the videos here, and we can see our progress. If I go back, that'll take me back to the demo and the lessons. If I go to the demo, you can see that I've got some different videos on everything so I can see what to expect. Something that I really like here is we get to meet our teachers, and we can even see what Katie achieved. So I've watched a little bit of the Katie video, and it's about a 10-minute long video. And at the beginning of the video, she talks about how with just 10 lessons, she feels comfortable if the person she's speaking to speaks slowly, and if she takes her time, that she could actually have a conversation. And it's that confidence that will help you learn and have that enriched experience. I'm going to go back out and back out again and back out again. So we're going to go out to the main menu here again. And I want to take a look at some of the Japanese trips that I can go on. So if we go into the trips here, this is something that I think is super valuable. So you can see here the history of Japan, early civilizations in Japan, ancient burial mounds in Japan. This will really help me understand different aspects of the culture and different aspects of the history. And by going through and seeing these different things, you can go down the history series here, you can see that I can go in and I can see the history series, that's in Japanese. And if I go up here, let's go into Discover Japanese History. And we can talk, as samurai, emperors, nature, and war. And this is an episode that will help us. A little 9-minute episode, we stream it. So it'll actually stream, takes a few moments to connect up, download the first part, and begin the process of streaming. There we go, little aeroplane from Dynamic Languages, traveling us around the world with a little parrot because we can speak different languages. And here we are in this environment. And this is cool. I have to say, being able, oh, this is really beautiful. So this is stunning. When we think of Japan, there are so many things we can think about. We can think about the cities, the urban life, the technology, the beautiful gardens.
This series is going to take you on a journey through Japan's long history, focusing
incredible.
on key historical people and events that have shaped the country's culture and traditions.
I'm going to have to go ahead and pause it because I will be here all night watching these, and I wanted to make a video to share with you some of the things that we have here. So let me just escape out of here.
By the end of this series,
out of here.
You'll know the major influence.
Back home. And this will bring us back to the home. Oh no, I don't want to quit the application. We'll go back. So you can see I can navigate through the application. I can go on multiple trips. I can have language lessons. I can go to other areas of the world. So, we can't leave out the UK. So if we want to travel around the UK, which I think would be very interesting as well, my little airplane here. So I can go to different cities in the United Kingdom. So I'm Canadian, and being a former colony of the United Kingdom, we hear about all these cities. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends that I know are come from English descent. So these are familiar, different places that I would go and visit. Be kind of fun to talk to them about it. And then there's some Spanish, which is a language that I'd like to learn after I learn Japanese. This is a very rich environment in terms of all the things that I can do. I'm very excited about the addition of multiple trips here. There's some more coming out as well. I'm filming this video around the 20th of September, 2024, and there's some more coming out in the next 10 days or so, it looks like. And then, again, the reward trips in here. But this is where I'm going to focus my energy over the winter. I'm going to go in and I'm going to learn some Japanese. I want to be conversational. I want to be able to talk about food and time and hobbies and travel. And I want to be able to unlock my reward trips so that I can really immerse myself in the process of learning Japanese. Okay, so I have a project this winter. I'm going to learn Japanese, going to use my VR headset to do so. I'm really excited. And if the channel grows and if I can do it, I'm going to go to Japan and practice my skills. Maybe you can come along. I'll make some videos in Japan. We'll see what happens. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share with others. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care and have a good day.